What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Southern Bones Outdoors. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about fishing Lake Chickamauga in late May, early May, pretty much all throughout May and into June. And as that temperature gets really warm outside, um, this is just some things that have worked for me, and I believe they can work for you. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So over the years, I moved to Chattanooga and started fishing Lake Chickamauga, and now I fish it regularly. Um, it is not a lake that I would say I've gotten down pat. I'm going out using minimal to no electronics other than just using it for depth. And honestly, I can catch fish. I've been trying to learn how to catch fish regularly, every trip, trying to produce the numbers. I've yet to catch the big, huge bass that I believe are out there, but I have caught some really nice fish. Um, I'm, like I said, using little to no electronics. I don't have the big screens on the boat, or live scope or any of that stuff. And honestly, I kind of like it because gets me back to it gets me into learning the lake itself, not learning how to read so much electronics. Not downing you if you have electronics or use electronics. Just this is more of a video for the people who don't have that and that awesome tool. So no excuses, but it does make it more difficult to try and figure out a lake when you don't have the high-end quality stuff. But that does not make it impossible. You can catch plenty of fish, just going back to kind of the old school ways where you learn a lake really, really well. You start reading a depth finder instead of a fish finder. And I know a lot of people think that those are the same, and they're, in a way they are, and in a way they're not. The pluses and minuses of using or of fishing Lake Chickamauga. I love the grass. There's lots of places to find the grass. The minuses, I would say, is ledge fishing. If you don't have the high-end quality screens, it does make it very challenging to fish ledges. I can find a ledge, but figuring out on a small little screen of what's an actual fish and what's not fish, that is challenging. Versus live scope that kind of points in a direction that you can tell, hey, there's fish out here, or no, there's not fish out here. It does make it very challenging. Not saying that it's impossible, just saying that it's challenging. It adds a level of challenge there that if it was coming to a tournament, a weekend warrior type tournament, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to go use or what I was going to fish, it would not be ledges. That is a challenge. In my opinion, it's a challenge all in itself. It's just finding the fish, finding what ledges they're on, and these ledges are getting hit constantly. Local fishermen know that during this time, during the late May, early June, and into a good probably about middle of June, maybe even further than that, fish are on ledges, and that's where they'll be, and that's where you can catch them. But that doesn't mean that all the fish are on ledges. So if you're a weekend warrior, if you're just a guy who just wants to get out and go catch some fish, I would suggest going shallow. I would suggest hitting grass. Over the past few weeks, Jimbo, Bo, and Roger were all able to get out on the lake with me and we were able to catch some fish. And we catch them shallow, and we catch them off of what I'm about to show you. So the first thing is the wacky rig, and as you can tell, this one right here, they've already done some damage too. This one I actually caught, the last fish of the boat was caught off of this, and they tear it up. I hook a hook. If you don't know what a wacky rig is, it's very simple. There's plenty of videos on YouTube for this. Hooking it straight through the middle, where you find the middle. I usually pinch it where I think the middle is and make sure both sides are even. That's my favorite way. And then you just throw it out and you let it sink. Give it a little tug, maybe a little jiggle as you're bringing it up. But mostly they're biting it on the fall. So a lot of times you're throwing it, and sometimes you don't even know they're on it, and they're on it. That's why the lift is there. The lift is kind of, I like to lift very slowly, and then you feel that tug. That boom, there you know, you got a fish on. They come in multiple different colors. You can throw these around, like I said, the grass. You can throw these around laydowns. That's where I've had the most luck, around laydowns. And laydown is, of course, a falling tree. If you are really new to fishing and don't know the slang, a laydown is a fallen tree. Any kind of structure in the water. These will work all the way through June, I believe. I've used them last year, and I caught fish all the way through June using the wacky rig. You can also hook this Texas rig style. If you don't know how to fish Texas rig style, you can YouTube this, and I might go over this in a different video, but I want to show you guys some footage. Also, the frog. This is a topwater frog. You literally just throw this out there and you work it. You work it so many different ways. It's all going to be up to the momentum you want to and the cadence you use. But I like to do fast, early June. Late May, I like to move slow. I've had luck on it. I've caught really nice 3, 4, 5 pounders off of the frog. Love fishing them up shallow early in the morning, late in the evening. But once that sun gets up, the bite gets a little slower for me in the shallows, because a lot of those fish, they're moving a little deeper. So, but still, once again, not saying that you cannot catch fish up shallow. Another one that I use for topwater is the spider. I actually learned about the spider a few years ago, and honestly, this is one of my topwater arsenals. I love this thing. It does look creepy when it's coming across the water and you're working it quick. Just making a lot of little action, and you're making that action happen as it's going across that water, and it does look freaky seeing them legs flop up and down and stuff like that. But it works. This year, our topwater bite has not been as strong as it has been in the past. Last year, around this time, I was putting 4 or 5 fish in the boat off of a frog, and this year I've put 1 fish in the boat off of a frog. Most of my bite has been off the wacky rig. So I want to show you some footage here where, once again, wacky rig, throwing it in that shallow, letting it sink about 2 foot to 3 foot of water. Really that's been my key zones. But I have caught them up to 5 foot of water. Like I said, you're working on those laydowns, and hey, sometimes it produces a bite, and if it doesn't, just cover water. Especially if you're in a boat, just cover water. Just go. I'm not a professional fisherman. Here at Southern Bones, we don't claim to be professional fishermen, but when I get out on the lake, I want to catch fish. Even if they're small fish, just catching fish is fun. So I'm not doing it for tournaments. I'm not doing it to showboat. We want to catch fish. So I figured, if you are fishing Lake Chickamauga and you are a guy like me who doesn't get out there to fish the big tournaments and you know, win the big prize, and you just want to go catch some fish, those are some tips and some tackle that will work for you. Like I said, fish it how you want to. Try different things. Sometimes the weirdest thing that you wouldn't think worked, sometimes it works. I'm a kind of guy that honestly, if I don't start catching them on this, I'll start throwing the tackle box at them. And you would be surprised at the things that happen off of a bait that you would not expect to work at this time of the year. It's one of those, I'm going to tie it on and try. So here's some footage though. We got me and Jimbo, we've caught the most in a day. We had 13, and here's the footage of that.
Watch him, he's going under the boat. Under the boat, get him in.
Your fighter, get in here.
Oh, man, look at old fat daddy. He's on fat. He's thicker than that other one, ain't he?
Yeah.
That same size?
A little less than that first one. Heck yeah. That's a good morning. Uncle Jim called this one. He said throw it right there at that stick, and there it was. Heck yep.
Well, I won't get you done.
Not today.
Not today. You swallowed that sucker. Oh, that was beautiful. That's what he does. Good job, Chris.
Thanks.
Yours is bigger. Mine is bigger than yours. Boy, he's got a big old hump on his back. Look, what's wrong with that? It's one of them damn reactor fish.
Also, Bo came up. Me and Bo caught 5, I think, that day. Little slow, actually really slow that day. We actually ended up going out and trying to fish the ledges, and it didn't really work out for us. But well, good morning. It is me and this fella right here, Bo Man. Bo came up. We're on the Lake Chickamauga again. And Bo usually comes up once a year to get the fish, and it's usually around my birthday. Yeah, we do kind of an all-day fish for my birthday, but it's hot. But he got to come up a little earlier because he's got a baby on the way, and not going to be able to do too much once that baby's born. So yeah. We're gonna get out here, we're gonna go hit some grass first thing this morning, see if we can't catch something on top water. Then we're gonna move out a little bit to the ledges and see if we can see if they're out there. I mean, I caught a few with Roger the other day, so we'll go try it out, see what we can put in the boat. Y'all stick with us while you're at it, while you're waiting on it. Smash that subscribe button, ring that bell notification so you don't miss any of our future videos. And you have to check out some of our hunting stuff. If you're just tuning into this channel, definitely check it out. But we're almost to where we get out of the no wake zone, so we'll see you at the fishing hole.
Well, here's fish number 3. Chris is still on more. He's too busy talking on the phone. Catch fish. Let's go catch some more.
then me and Roger, early May.
Came out fishing
Well,
the rest of the day.
the camera missed all the action. But I threw around this tree over here that I could barely even see. And caught this bad boy right here. And Roger is madder than hell because he still hasn't caught a single fish. So,
You catch one more damn fish, I'm throwing you in the water.
throwing me in the water. How many does that make today? Ooh, this is a better one.
Tell you catch one more damn fish, my guy.
One more, huh?
I'm throwing you in.
That's a little better one. Yeah. How many does that make for me?
2.
No, it does not, you lying. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes 4. Where you at?
That was off of this orange one.
Which was a different colored orange than the last one I had. I hate that he threw it off though. Hey, I'm talking about, when I say I threw that one shallow, bud, I mean I threw it in the grass. I threw it literally at the, like right at that edge of that grass right there. And as soon as I saw that line twitch, I said, I got it. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, ring that little bell notification so you don't miss any of our future videos. If you like deer hunting, that's what we're mainly about, is deer hunting. Not professionals, but we love the great outdoors. So if you like the great outdoors and you share our passion, then we look forward that you'll watch some more of our videos. We've got some coming up about the end of our last deer season, some nice bucks that were taken, and we look forward to this upcoming season. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.